All right, so I did the arts integration lesson within my own classroom. I did have a few paras and the superintendent watch so the superintendent watched the whole lesson. One para watched the whole lesson because she was in my room, and then we invited another person in to watch their performance at the end. I did a lesson on the butterfly life cycle along with elements of dance. I got this off of the Kennedy Center, and so I will just answer these questions about how they pertain to that lesson within my classroom. So the first, is it worthwhile? Absolutely. This is my first year teaching. I have 8 kids. I think I still had 6 at the time I did this. And this year has been a huge struggle. There's been so many behavioral problems, and we have had the whole behavior plan meeting for so many of these kids, and this isn't a new problem. They've been having this since they were in kindergarten, but it's just been a rough year. So having this lesson, it was kind of a turning point, honestly, for my whole classroom, because I was feeling so lost. I had no clue what to do. And this lesson really kind of turned it around, and for 45 minutes we learned about a butterfly's life cycle and elements of dance and other stuff, and then they went to a special and then came back, and then they had 15 minutes to kind of refresh our brains what we had learned, and then 30 minutes, and they had made their dance, and they choreographed it, put it all together, presented it to people, and afterwards, and they still can tell you all of the butterfly's life cycle. To have them working cooperatively for that long was amazing. It was so great for them. And after that, honestly, things got a lot easier. And I've been trying to implement more, even if I can't do arts integration, even more fun activities that I was scared of trying before because of the behavior problems, and I wasn't sure how that was going to work. But after this, that really gave me the confidence to just go ahead and try it, and what's the worst that can happen, kind of. I think the biggest challenge that I faced was the time. So this was a really long lesson, and at our school it's the day is put into 45-minute blocks, and we do have a little bit of freedom to move those around, and I have, but it did take a long time. It was a long lesson, so I didn't want to split it over 2 days, so I moved some stuff around and we did it all in one day. But that is the biggest challenge for me, is because I'm not familiar with it. So the time and figuring out how to do things. If I didn't have that lesson plan from the Kennedy Center, I think it would just take me a lot of time to be able to figure out how to make a good, solid arts integration lesson plan. And then, so strategies for successful arts integration, I don't really know yet. I think definitely using my resources, continuing to find new things, looking at the Kennedy Center, looking if there's anything that I can do every single day, something just to add in, because that did really help them, and I want to continue doing that. So I'm still looking for those strategies, which is still a challenge, is finding them. But I think through those challenges, I'll find a lot more strategies and be able to use this more effectively and more often. And yeah, I'm just really excited that we got to do this, and I am definitely planning on continuing to do this with my class.